Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Cause I bang mines. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella feel his tank. Dicky, he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me?
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. We'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet she's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. Nice work after the catch. It stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. On the ground, it's the tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Yellow. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. They go play action with Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Forced out wide. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
We'll see how much that decision costs them as the game unfolds, but give credit to this defense. They found a way to get off the field. They had their backs against the wall there on the opening drive.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mahomes going to keep it himself. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
A handoff to Pacheco. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the second quarter have in store? We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Third and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his third touchdown on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. In motion. Right to the air. Here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. On fourth down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, how tough that hit. He took a pretty good leg at the end of that one. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action here. Mahomes gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's hot. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Pick up there of 19 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. That was in a critical situation. There is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Smith. And he will have a Chiefs first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4 down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelce, touchdown KC.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision. And as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st and 10. Here's Shaw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Hey, 76! Horrible! 11! 11!
Williams in motion. A second down throw for Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Williams in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Smith. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 11, and the Chiefs have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Lions all their first time out. It'll come stop with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. The first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Pacheco will take it in. Touchdown. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down and 8. Throwing, Goff. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Throwing here is Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. They'll go play action with Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yes, sir. Yes, two. Hey, lift.
From the gun on third down, it's gone. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. One-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Laporta in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made by Christian Fulton. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 38.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Detroit. Goff. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but it's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Moving to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
2 for 66. 12, 12, 12, 12.
Goff to throw. And he's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
Well, after being shut out in the 1st half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But then the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Brown now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Yellow.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Raymond going to return it. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What? Please.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Chris Jones, the All-Pro, there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Goff to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Louis. Hey, 5.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And
to the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. Open man, left side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. On 2nd down, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd and 11. Throwing is Mahomes. Thrust to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The Chiefs field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the made field goal. Punter back on the field to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This pass deflected and caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. He connects with St. Brown. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Goff. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Smith. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
7-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Holmes fakes the give and keeps it himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Pick up a 14 on that one. 1st down, KC.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Smith. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Mitchell. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. On fourth down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Rick Flair. Whirl it. Go, 12, go. Hey, Cal. He sees. Value three.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Chris Jones. He's been tough to stop all night. Now with 3 sacks in the game. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Here comes 2nd and 4.